Okay, guys, what is up? One Piece episode 531. Now it's gonna be a very quick review because first of all right, this episode in my opinion was subpar. It was subpar. So I'm gonna say 6 out of 10. Because the reason being is because honestly, like, even though it had its moments, you know, even though like it was One Piece has its funny scenes, it was funny, had its comedy. Even though there were three things to know, three main things to know. One, we get a wow, that was the wrong one. One, we start off with Frankie. Frankie's gonna go and search for his master's relatives. Number two is that Nico Robin's going to go explore, and then she's gonna go and try and find some historical stuff about Fishman Island. So that's why those two are separated from Nami. And three, we get to meet Shirahoshi. And also number four, if you want to say, we get to see, we find out the reason why there's sunlight 10,000 meters below sea level. And the reason being is because there's this giant tree called the sun tree, I think, and the sun tree has these giant roots that go all the way down like 10,000 meters, and these roots emanate sunlight, and that's the reason why. And also it brings oxygen down to that same level. So that's the reason why there's sunlight in like 10,000 meters below sea level, which shouldn't even like remotely exist. So, oh yeah, and one more thing. I mean, I do want to say that in my personal opinion, even though in this episode we really didn't get anywhere in terms of the overall story and the overall arc. I mean, only because of the introduction of Shirahoshi. However, I do want to say that in my personal opinion, the detail of Fishman Island, the way King Neptune went up to the clouds, and how the scenery looks so beautiful and so broad, you know, and like how you guys like remember how Fishman Island is like its own ecosystem in like a bubble, or no, correction, in like a 2-layer bubble. Well, it was so cool how like they're going up to the clouds, but yet you can still see the giant sea kings in the background of the clouds. That to me was really good detail. I know that when I download it in 720p, when it's like full-blown HD, it's gonna look very nice, and like that to me, in my opinion, was the best part of this episode. Just a nice detail of the actual overall island and the Raigu Palace, the detail of the structure of the artwork. I liked it a lot. Oh, and one more thing, Karibo got out of his barrel because these mermaids were like super curious, you know, and curiosity killed the cat, as they say. And in this sense, almost literally, since he kind of like slid into action. He kind of like turned like goo. No, he turned the swamp goo, made like a swamp, and like just sucked them in. I'm like, whoa, you know, like that was kind of creepy. Because I mean, it is a creepy power, but he makes it even creepier, and it's like it's really weird. But that being said, overall, in my opinion, this episode subpar at best. You know, 6 out of 10. Not that special anyway. But next week, so look down below for the description of One Piece episode 532, and that episode, in my opinion, should be a lot better, because that episode, that's when things should start moving forward. I say should. Either that episode or next week after that. So that being said, King of Lightning, rate, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.